Happy Thursday, everyone, and thanks for joining us for Saxon TV. I'm Samantha.
And I'm Max. Let's get started with today's top stories.
Teachers in Albany are currently on strike as of Monday. They are asking for smaller class sizes and improved resources for students with specific behavioral needs. Negotiations have been ongoing for about 9 months, and the strike officially began this week. This marks the first teacher strike in Albany District in nearly 40 years.
In other news, the USDA is making changes for low-income students by eliminating school fees, but there's a catch. Instead of directly charging families, school will face a 3 or 4% transaction fee. This will begin in the 2027-28 school year. It's part of an ongoing effort to make education more accessible for everyone.
Speaking of changes in education, Chemeketa Community College has asked for voters on Tuesday. They're looking for property taxes at the same rate to pay for a new science lab and expand career programs, as well as security improvements across their 6 districts.
Now let's take a quick break for weather.
Hi, this is weather. Today there will be sunny skies with a high of 58 and a low of 38. On Friday, we'll have less sun with more cloudy skies with a high of 59 and a low of 50. Saturday, rain showers will come in with a high of 56 and a low of 40. On Sunday, we'll have light rain with a high of 51 and a low of 46. Finally, on Monday, our high will be 52 and a low of 43 with more light rain. That's our weather program. Back to you, Samantha and Max.
Look ahead. A new high school is set to open in Salem this next spring. Discovery Academy will focus on helping Oregon teens in recovery from substance abuse, and it's opening in 2025. It aims to provide a supportive environment where students can focus on both their education and mental wellness.
In other environmental news, Oregon geologists have recently pitched an idea to store carbon dioxide in basalt rocks. These rocks, formed millions of years ago from lava flows in eastern Oregon, could provide an ideal space for carbon storage. The state land board liked the idea, and it's set to go up to the state legislature in January. If approved, fundraising will begin. Now, let's take a break for sports.
Hello Saxons, welcome to Saxon Sports. Today we'll be focusing on volleyball, football, and soccer. Saxon's volleyball team once again made it to the OSAA state champion playoffs, finishing 5th place with a win against Sprague and losses against Oregon City and Nelson. Tomorrow, Sprague's football team has their rematch against Sheldon, where they might be able to get some revenge, though it's not likely with their last results being Sheldon won 52-7. 2 days ago, Jesuit beat McNary 2-1 and made it to the championships game, which is on Saturday at Hillsborough Stadium with McMinnville playing Jesuit.
Mount Hood is opening for skiing earlier than it has ever in the past 15 years. Above average snow levels have allowed the resort to open between November 15th and 17th. So if you're a skier or a snowboarder, it's time to hit the slopes early this season.
In consumer news, Costco is recalling around 80,000 pounds of their Kirkland signature butter due to missing labels that warn the product contains milk. This is a Class 2 recall, so if you have Kirkland butter, be sure to check the label. The recall started on October 11th, initiated by Continental Dairy Facilities Southwest, LLC.
Finally, Salem police are asking for the public's help in locating a suspect that described as a violent offender. Javier Banuelos Munoz is wanted for several charges including 1st and 2nd degree kidnapping and domestic violence. Authorities urge that if you see him, do not approach him, as he could be armed and dangerous.
That's all for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next week for more news, sports, and updates. Have a great day, Saxons.